I'm Debbie Hall with this special report on eating vegetarian and vegan in Las Vegas. Now, it's much better now than it was 10 years ago, but let's face it, Las Vegas is still pretty much a meat and potatoes kind of place, but I found some wonderful resources, and there are a number of great places to go if you're either vegetarian or vegan. The one resource I found you've got to check out because it's nationwide is Happy Cow's Vegetarian Guide, and that website is happycow.net. It lists so many resources no matter where you live in the country for both vegetarian and vegan. I'm going to touch on some of the places available in Las Vegas. Located on both the east side and west side of Las Vegas is an all-raw, vegan, organic, international juice bar called Go Raw. The locations are up on your screen right now. Now, Raw Food Cafe features Go Raw, house salad, enchilada, raw burger, desserts, juice bar, and a variety of tasty and healthy raw foods. There's also a small selection of books and health food and products. They accept credit cards, and Chef Rod has created a line of gourmet raw vegan snacks, Raw Makery, and their website is up on the slide. Our next selection is Samosa Factory Indian Cuisine. Now, it's an Indian cuisine restaurant offering many vegetarian and vegan options, including a vegan samosa and many other healthy and great dishes for you in an Indian cuisine. The house specialty is chutney, and the chef is very knowledgeable about vegetarian diet. They're open Monday through Saturday. Their website is up on the slide. Hey, who says that you can't be a vegan or vegetarian and not have a sweet tooth? Ronald's Donuts. Yes, you heard me correctly. Ronald's Donuts, also on the west side of the town. They're not a restaurant. It's actually a small donut shop operated by Buddhist owners, and at least 70% of the donut selection is vegan. That's the top two rows. Sugar may or may not be used, and you'll have to ask about that. The varieties include honey glazed, sugar-coated, chocolate, maple, cinnamon bun, soy cream-filled pastry, apple twist, and a lot more. They only accept cash. And again, if you've got a sweet tooth and you're vegan, Ronald's Donuts. My next selection is Como Thai Restaurant. That's in Commercial Center in central Las Vegas, just east of the Strip. Now, even though they're not 100% vegetarian, they do offer vegetarian items, including weekday lunch specials, and they also do use white sugar and honey as a sweetener. They accept credit cards, and their location is up on the screen. On the Strip, the Wynn Hotel Buffet is actually a favorite with vegetarians and vegan. And while it's not 100% vegetarian, the all-you-can-eat buffet costs around $17 per person and includes vegan and vegetarian choices in the bakery area, as well as omelets, fresh fruit, vegetables, sushi, potatoes, curries, international dishes, and more. It is also wheelchair accessible, and they do accept credit cards. Based here in Las Vegas is Chef Mayra, a personal chef who cooks both vegan and vegetarian for dinner parties, for events, for conventions, for dates, talks about the vegan lifestyle and the vegetarian lifestyle, really believes in what she does, presents cooking classes, presents demonstrations, and has really made it her goal to let people know what a vegan and vegetarian diet is all about. And we'll allow her to introduce herself.
Vegan, vegetarian. Cuisine is Caribbean and Southwest.
On the phone with me is Chef Mayra, who is so passionate about cooking vegetarian and vegan, and also has an interesting background because she grew up in a culture that meat, I think, is a very big part of the cuisine. Good morning, Chef Mayra, and thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you for asking me. Good morning, Debbie.
And so tell me, how did you get involved with vegan and vegetarian, considering the culture you're from? And tell the folks a little bit about where you grew up and the kind of foods you were raised on.
Being in having a culture of Cuban and Lebanese is a lot of meat. A lot of meat. And the Lebanese culture is lamb and beef. And the Cuban culture is beef and pork. And of course, growing up in Mexico City is, again, beef. A lot of beef and a lot of pork. That was the only way I grew up as far as learning how to cook. The passion of cooking was all my upbringing is how to cook with meat, with animal, protein. As I grew up, because of my own nature of trying to learn new things, I wanted to learn to cook, so that's when I got into the culinary training. Again, in the culinary training, our chefs, all of us, we are pretty much taught into the French background. And again, there's a lot of butter and a lot of animal products and everything, competitions, and everything has to do with meat, how to prepare all animal products. very few of us are exposed to vegetarian or vegan principles. So, knowing this, I wanted to bring a different angle into the cuisine. I needed to tell people that you can certainly have flavor without so much animal products, meaning meat, chicken, veal, all animals, including your fish, that people don't think that's an animal. So therefore, I figure, well, I got a great flavor. I have the technique and training as a chef. Let me give a different twist and start giving flavor and fun colors and presentations to the vegan community and the vegetarian community. I'm as well as 100% vegetarian. It took me about 3 years to transition totally, but I think I'm very much successful to say that I enjoy my cuisine and I enjoy my product, and I can show you how to do great creations with vegan vegetarians with flavor and take you away from the myth of vegetarians do not get enough protein. No, that's definitely a myth. And I'm here to show you how to get protein.
And you do teach classes and give out demonstrations, and we will be featuring Chef Mayra later in the year. What's your website?
That would be My Chef Mayra. Thank you, David. Thank you for letting me spread the word. Vegetarians and vegans, we can eat really flavorful and really good. I just wish more restaurants out there will cater to our flavor.